Hello and welcome to Healthy Life, everyone. Today we will be discussing the signs of heart disease in persons. Our heart pumps blood 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, throughout our lives. Every organ relies on the heart to provide them with fresh oxygenated blood. That is an example. An extremely high level of activity and pressure. Wear and tear is unavoidable, so be prepared for it. Activities may cause the heart to experience problems at some point. We will not talk about the specific problems in this video, but we will take a look at what they are. These problems may present with signs and symptoms. This will assist you in becoming more vigilant in regard to heart diseases and their early identification. With that in mind, let us begin with a simple question: what is heart disease? Heart diseases are one of humanity's leading health risks today. More than 1 in 3 adults, according to the American Heart Association, AHA, suffer from heart disease. Diseases of the heart. Around 18 million, according to WHO. Heart diseases cause the death of an estimated 31% of all deaths each year. Worldwide. One thing must be stated right now: heart disease. Is there such a thing as an umbrella term? IT contains diseases like failure of the heart, disease of the coronary artery, angina, arrhythmias, as well as other infections, irregularities, and birth defects related to the heart. Now, because the heart plays such an important role in survival, it may appear that something is wrong. Warning signs should be in place for something so serious. But this is not the case, as they say. According to the CDC, 50% of people WHO die from coronary heart disease don't know they have it. It is due to the fact that there are no symptoms. It is possible to get heart disease without having heart disease. Being awareness of it as you go about your day-to-day life. So it's essential to be aware of the early signs of heart disease, as well as the risk factors, so that you can receive early and effective treatment. Prevent severe heart problems in the future. First, what are the risk factors for the development of heart diseases? Nearly half of all Americans, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. Both men and women have 3 or more heart disease risk factors. Let's look at some of these risk factors so you can modify and control them if needed. Possible. 1.H. As you get older, your risk of damaged and narrowed arteries and weakness increases. Muscle of your heart. 2. Gender. Men are in general at a higher risk. Disease of the heart. Women's risk increases after menopause. 3. A family history of heart disease increases your risk of coronary artery disease, especially if you are over the age of 50. It was developed at a very early age by your parent. 4. Smoking is an important and modifiable health problem. Heart disease risk factor. Carbon monoxide and nicotine tighten your blood vessels. Smoke from a cigarette can damage their inner lining, making them more prone to atherosclerosis. Smokers are more likely than non-smokers to have a heart attack. 5. It's also a risk factor to have a poor diet. High in fat, salt, sugar, and cholesterol diet may aid in the development of heart disease. 6. Uncontrolled high blood pressure can cause your arteries to harden and thicken. This causes the vessels through which blood flows to narrow. 7. High cholesterol levels in the blood may increase the risk of plaque formatting, as well as atherosclerosis. 8. This also increases if you have diabetes. Your chance of getting heart disease. Risk factors in both conditions are similar, such as obesity and high blood pressure, for example. 9. Being overweight is also a risk factor. Weight excess worsens other heart disease and increases the risk of atherosclerosis development. 10. Many forms of heart disease are associated with physical inactivity and lack of exercise. Disease. 11. Excessive stress causes damage to the nervous system. Your blood vessels and other heart disease risk factors will get worse. A combination of risk factors could also indicate heart disease on the way. To use an example, if you have diabetes and high blood pressure, your risk of heart disease increases significantly. Early heart disease signs. In most cases, there are no signs of heart disease. It often appears out of the blue. A heart attack or another serious event in the form of a heart attack or another serious event. But there are a few important signs to be on the lookout for. Help you identify heart problems before they extend to seriousness. Symptoms that seem like mere annoyances can develop in the early stages and may come and go, and then leave. Heart arrhythmia, for example, is basically a heart failure. You may experience difficulty in catching an irregular heartbeat. After medium intense physical exercise, such as walking up a flight of stairs, your breath. You can feel discomfort or squeezing in your chest for up to 30 minutes. Unexplained pain in your upper torso, neck, or back in minutes to a few hours. A faster, slower, or changing heartbeat is another early symptom. The presenting symptom can also be more irregular than usual. You may also experience disorientation or fainting. Heart diseases involving your blood vessels are often indicated by the following: angina, chest pain, breathing extremely short, irregular heartbeat, extreme fatigue. You may experience tingling, numbness, coldness, and other symptoms in your hands and feet. Weakness as well. These symptoms may indicate narrowing of your blood vessels. This narrowing, caused by plaque buildup, makes it more difficult for you to breathe. To circulate oxygenated blood throughout your body via your heart. Heart disease caused by a heart infection, on the other hand, can include symptoms like shortness of breath, fever, swelling in your legs or abdomen, weakness or fatigue, variations in the rhythm of your heart, dry cough or constant cough, rashes on the skin or unusual spots. Examples of heart attack signs: scribble. A myocardial infarction, also known as a heart attack, occurs when heart disease has reached the level of a heart attack. Blood flow to the heart muscles decreases at this point. There comes a point where it becomes so low that the heart is unable to meet the energy requirements of the heart's muscles. Chest discomfort, including tight squeezing, is the most common sign of heart attack. Intense chest pressure that may or may not be associated with chest pain. Discomfort in your arms, back, neck, abdomen, or jaw may also be present. During a heart attack, you may also experience breathing problems, nausea and lightheadedness, profuse sweating for no apparent reason. One of the most important things you can do to prevent a heart attack is to be aware of the signs. Preserve the health of your cardiac system. If you are able to recover from one of these events are dependent on how fast you get treatment for them. Determining if you are experiencing symptoms of a heart attack can be difficult. Never ignore symptoms as normal. If you're concerned, seek immediate medical attention about any symptoms you may be experiencing. Whether or not you have symptoms, reducing your heart disease risk factors is essential. Or otherwise, regular check-ups should be planned, even if you believe you are in great health. Establishing a health baseline will assist you and your doctor in addressing any concerns that arise. Yesterday. Modifying your life and reducing risk factors. Habits can help to reduce your risk of heart disease and also lessens the effects of heart disease. If you already have one, the impact. This brings us to the end of this video, friends. We discussed the different signs and risk factors of heart diseases. This is part of a series videos about the signs and symptoms of various body diseases. Let us know what topics you would like us to cover next in the comments section below. Healthy Life is dedicated to providing you with the most current and updated content. If you like what we do, help us out by sharing this video with someone you think might be interested. I hope you will find it useful. You can also become a YouTube member or help us out by supporting us on Patreon. The links are listed below in the description. Thank you so much for viewing and please remain safe.